I'm okay, thank you.
Are you? Are you up this time?
I am, yes, I am. Committed.
All right.
More importantly, how are you after that? I mean, that was a tough evening for you.
Yeah, I mean, listen, George, we knew after watching them on the way they were Friday against Bolton, and you can see how they've beaten Watford, how they've beaten Swansea. In the last 18 months, I think they've turned over Middlesbrough and Leeds, and you can understand why they play a certain way for a lower division team. And of course, George, they get the goal early as well, which if they didn't have any belief, give them a bit more. But they certainly had a bit belief, and we found it very difficult against. Hats off to them, they defended with their lives towards the end. And it took a real bit of quality, because I didn't think with the way it was going that we would get the breakthrough.
So what is your overriding emotion at the end of that?
Well, we're through in the cup. I thought we played very well in the last half hour in particular, but it was one of them. You need to score. I think we've had 27 attempts on target, and 27 attempts and 10 on target, I believe. But look, when you don't take these chances, and we understand that's our Achilles heel, and we'll keep working away at it and bashing away at it and trying to keep improved.
Thanks, George. I'm going to go to James White.
Steve, when it comes to a ground like this, is it easier for you as the visiting side on a hiding to nothing because there's no fans here? Does the empty stands make it easier?
Let me tell you, it'd be more difficult with a few of them. I don't know if you've ever been down here when there's a crowd in. They are a hostile lot. They are. They're not big in the numbers, but yeah, it's always difficult. So, look, the whole thing's difficult. The whole thing's difficult from top to bottom, But I don't think our lads enjoyed the cold showers that they got tonight. That's for sure. Not quite what they used to. Shall we put it that way?
Any follow-up, James?
Oh, that's fine. Thanks, Steve.
I'm going to go to Lee Ryder.
Steve?
Yes.
Obviously, it was a tricky night, but you threw the quarterfinals, second one in 6 months. Well, I mean, that's probably what you aimed for when you took over.
Yeah, look, I promised everybody that I'd have a go in the Cups. I know what it means to people. We've got to a second quarterfinal. Can we get through it? That would be great if we can. I was pleased in many aspects today, especially second half. It was difficult against awkward opponents, but we just needed to score, and the longer it goes, it becomes a bit more anxious. So look, we're through. We've got over it. In my opinion, we deserved it after a difficult first half in particular, but we stepped up to the plate in the second half, and for me, deserved to go through.
And now you want to obviously finish this sequence off before the international break with a high against Burnley.
Yeah, if we can, and it's been. Listen, I'm never one for excuses, and it's been difficult. It's been difficult in terms of the matches played. I think that's what 6th in 30 odd days or whatever it is, and we're accumulating now with Burnley. A big opportunity. Can we go and perform against the Burnley team and see what we can do?
Thanks, Lee. I'm going to go to Miles Starford, please.
Hi, Steve. There's one or two players left behind tonight. Any reasons? Obviously, Barlaser, Yedlin. Any terms of injuries or
no? Yedlin picked up a knock yesterday, so that was why he wasn't here. Barlaser looks as if he's gone down to Rotherham. I didn't want to stand in his way after playing a lot for them last year. So I think there's a deal to be agreed nearly with Rotherham. Alan wasn't quite right either, but I hope that he can be ready for the weekend.
You spoke about the criticism of the couple of the last two Premier League wins. What would you say to fans who are obviously frustrated with how the team played for 60 or so minutes here this evening?
Yeah, I can listen, Miles. Look, I'm the manager in Newcastle, and if you don't win or you don't perform, then you get criticised. I'm not immune to that. I agree fully that we didn't play well enough. Now, all of a sudden, it's questioning tactics. I just find the whole thing disappointing. I understand we didn't play well. You don't go out there and not want to play well. And unfortunately, we haven't. And for large parts of the game, we didn't tonight, but we stuck at it. And towards the end, the last 35, 40 minutes, I thought we were, and rightly so, dominant in possession and just had to take one of the chances we created.
Thanks, Miles. We've got 2 hands left, and we're going to call it a day after that. We've got Craig up first.
Hi, Steve.
Craig?
Hi, Steve. What do you think the reason was for that that first hour and that sort of lack of energy application, whatever you want to call it? Obviously, it was better the last 20 minutes, but that first hour, just what was the reason for it?
Well, you have to pay credit to them. And I thought once we introduced our 2 substitutes, we were far, far better. I think they took it that way. But look, in the first half, they made it very, very difficult for us. So yeah, you say well done to the opposition. But the longer it went, I thought the better we were, and we were much, much better after the first half in particular. So I thought we were, with all of the second half, we were better. But you have to score, Craig. And unfortunately, the longer it goes on, people become a little bit more anxious. And we needed a great goal from John Joe to win us the tie.
Okay, thanks, Craig. And James Nursey to finish, please.
Hi, Steve. Good evening.
James, good evening.
Hello. How bad were these
Long
cold?
time no see. How are you?
Can't complain. All things
Good.
It looks like you didn't brave the cold showers yourself, Steve.
It looks as if what? Sorry, son.
You didn't go for one of the cold showers yourself.
No, but it was quite amusing to watch them showering in a cold one. There was no hot water, but there you go.
Okay. Best of luck in the next round.
Thanks.
Thanks, Alice.